This is our video for Sprint 1 for Team Action Plans. We spent the majority of this sprint doing user testing with both experts and learners on Alex's prototype and a Google Sheets prototype that we built. We weren't able to do a full end-to-end test with Alex's prototype, but we were able to have an expert generate an action plan, and then using that action plan we tested how learners reacted to both the plan itself as well as the layout of the page and the general user interface. Then we tested with this Google Sheet that had autocomplete. Our main goal here was to test whether autocomplete improves the time it takes for an expert to generate a plan to determine whether that's a valuable feature that we should add in our end product. For example, one expert used it to get ideas, not necessarily for the autocomplete feature itself. Overall, we tested with 4 experts and 6 beginners, and based on their feedback, we came up with this list of problems and pains that users ran into. For example, beginners had problems with some technical jargon. They also would have liked some features to keep them on task and organized, such as a checkoff list or time estimates. And based on these problems, we put together a feature list around the high-level outcomes we want to achieve. For example, like we want to have learners to be able to understand action plans and complete action plans, as well as making sure that action plans are something that learners want to use rather than tutorials. And on the expert side, we are trying to come up with features that would help experts compose action plans quickly and also make the process not necessarily enjoyable, but easy and quick. Right now we are prioritizing which features to tackle first, and in the coming sprint we'll focus on whatever we decide to be most urgent and most immediately useful, and then continue testing on those features. For the end of our sprint, we implemented a basic prototype of the action plan generator. So on a user side, you're able to request action plans. So we'll call this that. Then you can submit an action plan, see your pending action plans, and I will now log into a expert account. And experts can view action plans that they could help with and add basic milestones. And that's it. For this sprint, we were just trying to match the functionality of Alex's prototype. And in the next sprint, we'll start to add features and UI changes based on the feedback we got in user testing.